Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup and makeup panning. Today I have my update for the 2023 Deck of Panning project created by Emily and Max. So if you're interested in seeing that update, then stay tuned. Alright, this is my update for Deck of Panning. And it is created by Emily over at Emily and Max here on YouTube. She was inspired by a booktuber called Books with Maddie, and all that information should be in the description box below. It started on January 20th and goes until December 20th with updates on or around the 20th of every month. And you are to draw 5 cards to start with and work on them. It is a game where you draw a card and each card is associated with a prompt on a game board that Emily shuffles each month. So going into this month's update, I don't have any rollouts because I'm working on like all eyeshadows and I didn't realize it and I didn't mean to and I don't want to be. But I'm going to go ahead and punish myself, so to speak, and draw a card at the end of the update to see what I can bring in to hopefully work on. I do have one product that's not an eyeshadow, but it's a hit pan goal. So let's see what I'm working on. The first card I drew was for the Ace of Diamonds, and at the time that was the prompt Copycat. And the prompt for that is to copy something somebody else was panning or something somebody got the previous month. Since it was the intro, I chose something that somebody else was panning, and I chose the shade Venom from Lethal because Misty has it in one of her eyeshadow projects. Anyway, it is this one right here, and I brought it in for 5 uses, and so far I have used it twice. I am wearing it today. It is on the inner half or inner 2/3 of my lid, and yeah, 2 out of 5 uses. I gotta get working a little bit harder than that. Next is for the, well, I'll just stick in this palette because there's another shade in this palette I brought in, and that was for the 4 of Spades, and that was pattern. And each of these shades has a pattern on it. I brought in this shade here, which is called Aether, and my goal was to use it 5 times, and I have used that one twice as well. It is on the outer corner of my look today. Go figure. I use these shadows together. They're, you know, I kind of built the palette that way. Although I did not use the shade in the middle today, I actually used 2 other shades from another palette. So those 2 prompts are staying in. The one we skipped in the middle of those 2 was for the 5 of Clubs, and at that time it was Nostalgic. And I brought in my oldest makeup item in my collection that I'm aware of. This is a Pacifica Natural Minerals Blush in Wild Rose, and I have been working on this for quite a while. My goal is to hit pan in this year. It has got a humongous dip. I don't know if there's any way to hold this so that you will be able to see the dip maybe that way. It has got a huge dip in it. Yeah, I don't know how best to show you, but I am working on it, and I'm hoping before the end of the year that I will have a pan showing. In this project so far, the first month I used it 11 times, and over the last month I've used it 12, bringing me to 23 uses so far, and that's just in this project. I've had this around for quite a while, and like I said, it's got the biggest dip in it, especially right here. That's where I'm expecting to hit pan, is right in this area here. But I keep working on it. I am wearing it today, and I wear it most videos. So yeah, that is going to stay in for a little while longer. Hopefully we will hit pan in the next month, but I cannot guarantee it because it is a pretty tightly packed blush, I guess. I don't think it was a baked formula, but I don't remember. I've had it for quite a while. So yeah, I didn't know. Next, for last month, I brought in 2 new prompts. And the first one is for influencer, collab, or brand. I went with, at the time, the only influencer collab I had in my collection, and is the Marvy Corn palette from BH Cosmetics in collaboration with Marvin Magnificent. And this was my Pan That palette from last year, and this year I decided to bring in, or last month I brought in this orange shade here called Honey Boo Boo for 5 uses. And I have used it 0 times because I'm that way. Let me go ahead and give you quick swatches of all these shades since I'm feeling generous. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Those are the 2 shades from the Lethal palette. Get my makeup eraser. Clean my fingers off a little bit. And then Honey Boo Boo is that one right there. And I'll even swatch the blush for you because why not? You know, maybe that'll help me get a little bit closer to Pan. We're going to swatch that one on the side. It's kind of hard to show in a swatch. You can see the color on my finger. It is sort of an orangey, peachy with a shimmer. Can kind of see it right there on my hand. It shows up on my face much better than it does on my hand. And then the last prompt from last month, the last prompt I'm working on in this project was for the prompt matches shirt. And at the time I was wearing a black shirt. So I brought in a black eyeshadow from my City Mini from Maybelline. And I brought in the black shade for 5 uses, and I have used it twice. So this one I have better luck with. It already has a pan in it. I focused on it last year to hit pan in a project, and I was successful at doing that. I am wearing it today. It is on my upper lid lash line as an eyeliner. So 2 uses on that. So 2 uses on all the eyeshadows. No use, except Honey Boo Boo, no use on that. I will not swatch the black. I mean, I could, but you don't need to see. Okay, fine. You twisted my arm. I will swatch the black for you just because it's black. And there is a swatch of the black. It's not a very deep swatch. I did very lightly, but it goes on. It can be quite dark. So those are the colors I'm working on. I feel like this is a pan those eyeshadows, but it's not. So since I didn't meet any goals, I'm going to be like a lot of people and draw a card anyway and hopefully motivate me to get some more use out of some of these things. So I have my cards in front of me. Let me pull up the game board. I already brought it up previously. I just have to show it to myself. All right, and we're going to go ahead. And I still haven't figured out how I can never remember how to download it, take a picture of it to share it with you guys. I've done it once or twice, and then I can never remember how I did it. So if anybody wants to leave me suggestions in the comments on how to take a snapshot or screenshot of it so that I can share it with you, let me know. Otherwise, you'll just have to take my word for it. There will be a link in the description to the game board so you can go look at it yourself. Oh my gosh. Okay. The cards are not cooperating. So there's Influencer, Whole Collection Roulette, Seasonal, Sentimental, Pick Your Space, Brand You Only one of a Veto, ooh, that would be good, Graveyard, Influencer Collab, a Backup Item, okay, No Pan Left Behind, Wishlist Dupe, Birthstone, Newest, Powder, Glittery, okay. Here we go. And the first card is the 3 of Hearts, which is Dethroned. Okay, that is Dethroned. That is a product that had, claimed the top spot in your collection in whatever category, and it has been dethroned by something new. So let me think about this and find a product, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It took me a minute to think about, but I came up with something that fits this prompt. So I am bringing in my Zum Mist from Indigo Wild, and it is their frankincense and myrrh Zum Mist. And this is a aromatherapy room and body spray. And this used to be my favorite fragrance. But now I have other fragrances I like more. But this one I still like a lot. It is a natural product. You shake it up to get the oil and the carrier to combine and then spritz it all over. So yeah, this is like my second or third bottle of this, so I really enjoy it. And it is relatively inexpensive and available at my local drugstore. But yeah, so I am bringing it in for 15 uses. I was going to go with the number on the card is the number of uses I'm going to use, but 3 uses isn't really a lot for a body spray. So I've decided to times that by 5, and I'm doing 15 uses for this guy. So yeah, this is my frankincense and myrrh body spray from Indigo Wild, their Zum Mist. And yeah, I am looking forward to using that and should have no problem. I probably won't take it with me while I am sitting, but I will try and use it here and there while I'm home. I did pick up an atomizer, so I may put some in the atomizer. I'm not sure, since it is a product that separates with the oils and stuff. I guess you can see it better that way. But anyway, that is everything for today's update. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so. Just hit the subscribe button down there. And if you want to be notified when I upload my videos, hit the little bell icon as well. And until my next video, take care of yourselves. Stay true to you. And you'll see me in my next video. Bye!